You know the toilet seat up, toilet seat down argument in our house? It's the don't put your wash stuff on the shelf, put it on the glass shelf that you built purpose for wash stuff. Oh my gosh. Every day I tell him about that, every single day. I know it's not that deep, it's something that's so silly, but I am seriously like, I don't want anything on windowsills that are not for display. I just can't stand the clutter. I'm not the cleanest person. I hide things. That's why I have like 1,000,001 junk drawers. If it's hidden, I'm fine. I just don't want junk on show. Visually, I want things to look very plain. So yeah, I've moved them, but Danny will have a bath later and they'll end up being right back where they were. I almost guarantee it. I might get a clip later and see if they are really there. So yeah, I'm going to clean the bathroom. Oh, joyous. I'm not going to bother recording it. I need to upload last week's weekly vlog. So I'm going to go and stick you downstairs and connect you to the Wi-Fi and get it all done and all uploading. And yeah, I'll catch up with you later. We're getting somewhere. Can I have a moan? Just a real quick moan. I promise not to go on for too long, but I really dislike technology. I've had to get my laptop out, which I hardly ever use because I can edit and stuff on my phone. But I noticed in the last weekly vlog, my car was in it and the number plate was in it. So the app that I use on my phone, I can't blur out. So I done a quick YouTube course and I can do it using the creator editing software on like the laptop version of YouTube. So I've had to turn it on and now it's like, what's your password? So I put my password and it's like, that's not your password, try again. So I put another password in, that's not your password, try again. In the end it's like, okay, you have to redo your password. Please now verify who I am. Yep, you told me that, keep going. So I put a new password in, like I created a new password and they're like, you can't use that one, you've used it before. Well, if I used it before, why didn't it work before? And this is why I can never remember my passwords because, oh my gosh. One, you never have to sign into a thing, it does it automatically. And two, you do so many variations of the same thing that you kind of forget which one's what. So yeah, that's currently what I'm doing. Bathroom's clean. Cameron's home, he's upstairs in his room. Bless him, he's got his last day tomorrow at college. Looking forward to that. He's just watching a DVD. So as soon as I get this sorted, I can then crack on to doing something productive. I turned the pump off my pond because there was so much like green algae that it was just a joke, and I wish I'd have recorded it before I turn it off. It's been off for 2 days and it's gone. So I'm going to turn it back on in the hopes that it don't all like come back and it's actually killed. But yeah, the pond has suffered. It's quite green because it's been off for a couple of days. And look at these little fishies. My baby fishies have come over because you see the sun where it's still early, so the sun's just at this bit and that bit's in shade. And these baby fishes are so cute because look at them. They've come to sit in the sun. They sit right, well they don't sit, they float right at the top of the water to try and get as much heat as possible. I think that's because they're small, because the bigger fish are happy to go deeper down and keep warm, whereas these ones, I think they need to bask in that sun. They're so cute. So yeah, I'm gonna feed my fishies and I'm gonna turn the pump on. We also have a lot of weeds. Oh look, no, there's my fish under there. I'm lying, I'm a liar. They are normally hiding down there, but actually you can see there are 3 little towels underneath that lily pad. Can you see that? Oh, how funny is that? They're so clever. You see them? There's my babies. Got you a treat.
Okay.
What is it?
I don't know.
Ready? it? He doesn't know. What is it?
I don't really know. Is it a necklace or a dust?
A bracelet. A Harry Potter bracelet.
Can you open it, Daddy?
Do you remember you asked for a Harry Potter bracelet?
Yeah.
Do you remember? Why don't you get your card that you made for Daddy? For Father's Day. Have a look at that.
All of us made it in school.
You did. Look how lovely that is.
This is delicate. You understand that?
I know that.
Good. Shall we put it on you? Oh, it's like got a catch. So, got
You
one.
might have to make it smaller because you have got little wrists. It's the snitch. Like my fidget spinner.
Yeah!
Do you want to watch Harry Potter now? Yeah. He's like, no. He doesn't. Still don't love it as much as me. Hey guys, it's Thursday. I'm just leaving school now. Cameron's home because he has completely finished college at this point, and Danny is also home because he has a boxing event. I'll close the windows. He has a boxing event tomorrow night, and they don't want him getting hurt prior to this boxing event because it's a charity boxing event that he is doing for work. They don't want him getting hurt prior. I will try and link the one he did last year in my description box if I remember. That was the first one he ever did, and he was stress training because he signed up late because someone dropped out last minute. He had like 6 weeks to train, and he was practicing every night, not practicing, training every single night, and he was like panicking over it. This time around he's like, I've done it once, and it was like a 5-second knockout because it was awful. He literally dislocated this poor man's shoulder in one punch kind of thing. It was awful. So this time he's not as panicked but about training and because he's done it. But I said they're not going to give you anyone easy this time, you know, because they match you, so they're going to go by your last fight and give you someone a bit more challenging. So I'm nervous, but needless to say, because of the job he does, he can get hurt. Like, I don't talk about this usually, like when he comes home with getting hurt from work, but last week he had a really particular nasty arrest, and he come home a bit battered and worse for wear. Like, all his arm was cut up, and his watch got all smashed, and it was his Garmin watch. He was gutted, but you know how clever Danny is. He literally just ordered a new screen and he replaced the screen himself. So the repair was like 30 quid rather than buying a new watch again, because you know it's a smart watch, so it's, I don't know, but he's very good at repairing things, which is so fortunate. And yeah, and because they don't want him getting hurt prior to the fight, he's got a couple of days off, which is nice. He should be training, but I bet you I'll go home and you're going to have Danny and Cameron sat on the Xbox living their best life. So yeah, I'm going to try and record tomorrow. I'm going to try and record the fight again. Wish him well. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Last year Lorna and Paul came. They can't come this time. But Danny's aunts are coming. If Danny starts getting beaten up, there's going to be me and his Aunt Gabby like getting in the ring together, like trying to defend him. Oh, he is really close to his Aunt Gabby. Danny lost his mum as a teenager, and his dad lived up north and was in the army. So his Aunt Gabby sort of took him under her wings because he was young and stuff like that. So he really looks up to his Aunt Gabby. She's quite a mothering figure, if you know what I mean. So yeah. I just got in and I come in and I was like, Danny, how you feeling? He's like, yeah, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling calm. I'm gonna sting him like a butterfly.
Float like a bee.
And fly like a bee. Oh, and you know what? I epilated his back last night. The funniest thing.
You can't vlog that.
I didn't vlog it.
You gotta be vlogging it.
Yeah, but the actual footage is not there. That would have been hilarious. Oh my gosh, Cameron. Cameron nearly died because he was eating a cheese sandwich and then I started epilating down his back and he nearly choked on his sandwich. Danny was doing a salmon impression of, and I was sat on his back to try and like pin him down to stop him from jumping up, and he's going ah.
That salmon technique works everywhere.
And then he was pulling the bottom of the cord to try and stop me from doing it, and I'm like, right, don't you want me to do it then? He's like, no, just give me 2 minutes, just give me 2 minutes. Okay, go on then. And then it would start all over again. It was hilarious.
Vicious.
I'm not vicious, you asked me to do it.
Vicious.
And then afterwards he was like, thank you. So funny. I was expecting to see you on the Xbox when I came in.
We will be in a minute.
Or did you just turn it off when I got into the drive?
No. He's actually playing Fortnite.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was trying to log on to...
Same meat, different gravy.
Yeah.
I might pop up to Dobby's. I want to get some bottom feeder fish, the ones that eat all the algae and stuff, because I need to.
Cool. One company.
Yeah.
Deal.
We'll have coffee first, I reckon.
Yeah.
Come in and he's making me coffee. I like the day to put your finger in. Oh, he's coming. Oh my gosh, did he do it? Ah,
You!
that one bit ya.
I knew that was going to happen.
These are the ones I don't like. They are so freaky.
They look amazing.
Right, come, let's go to the fish.
Bit my thumb.
Did it bite your thumb?
Bit
Does
my
it have
thumb.
teeth?
It had teeth. No, that one's there. No.
Yeah, that one's after a bit of meat in its life. There's no one in here. That's why we're being naughty. Cause there's
No.
that one well wants to eat you. You can't see it because it's black. Look. Oh, there they are. So I got some new fish. Oh, look. Oh, hello. Saying hello to me. Oh, that one's got a little bit of that character, I can already tell. So yeah, I'm going to put these in the pond. I had to get 3. I only wanted 1, but he said you can't just have one of like a species of fish because they won't like it. So 3 as a minimum. But they're not the best looking fish. But they've got a job to do. I'm going to eat all the algae in a mummy's pond.
I have my cooking badge.
Show me. Wow. Cooking badge at Beavers. Oh, don't lose it. So I just popped out. I got my trolley with me and I am totally not dressed for going out. I've got these tie-dye leggings on. And then a Guns N' Roses t-shirt. That's completely clashy. Like 2 different patterns, do you know what I mean? I really should not be walking around, but I just wanted to pop out. I popped to Morrison's, which I don't normally. I got some hay. No, not hay, straw, barley straw. I looked online and it says that if you put barley straw in your pond, I've got no makeup on yet, you know, I'm prepping myself for later, then it will help combat all the algae. So that's something else I'm gonna do. I kept the little plastic mesh things that you get around like peaches and nectarines and stuff like that, and I'm gonna fill them with straw, put them on top of my pond so that the enzymes in the straw can go into the water and hopefully help combat the algae, because I'm having such a bad algae problem this year in my pond. So I got those fish, I'm doing this, so hopefully I can start to combat that. Yeah, today is the start of Litha, which is like midsummer, the summer solstice, the longest day in regards to like how many day hours we have and how many night hours we have, and I'm like, the height of summer. Are you kidding me? With the amount of rain and rubbish weather we've had. So from tomorrow, days start getting shorter. What? We haven't even had a summer yet. No, we've got a long way to go yet. We really have. So I need to get Danny to get up in the attic and get my Litha wreath out, because I have a beautiful one that I made with sunflowers and it's very orangey and gold, and I'm going to put that on my door and swap it out for my rainbow one. Cameron's friend Jack, who come and knocked for him the other day, knocked and then looked at my wreath and was like, oh, your wreath. it's rainbow. And I was like, yeah, I put it up for Beltane, for the May Day festival, and obviously for that Sabbath. And he was like, okay. I think he thought it was up there for Pride. And I was thinking, isn't that amazing how that kind of coincides? I'm happy to have it up there and people look at it and think of Pride. I will share that with Pride. No matter, you know, which way it's taken, I'm happy for it to be taken for both. But yeah, I did think that was funny. So I'm a little bit sad to be taking that one down and replacing it, but it's for me, and you know. So yeah, let's head home and make these strange barley straw net things up for my fish pond. Things you do, eh? Things you do. I'll let you know how this works. So I tied a knot in the end. I'm gonna fill it with this straw. Look, it's so close to opening. I'm so excited for it to open. That hair. I've had my bath. I just put a dress on just while I'm getting ready. I've got glitter on my eyes. I've come down here because I need to put my roof on my door anyway, but I kind of wanted to show the glitter. I didn't show how I did it, like, because I did that last week. This is it, and I've done the thinnest coating of it, but it's like fancy dress grade, so it really will stay on. So I'm going to put my wreath up because Danny went in the attic before he went on the school run. Look how pretty this is. That's my summer solstice one with all the sunflowers. I'm going to put this up for Litha. I think I'm going to have my hair curly tonight. Let me take this one down. Let me show you. We are on our way to boxing. How you feeling, my love? My lipstick matches your shirt. Yeah, he's bought a suit. Obviously, you know, he's not going to be wearing that. If only you could box in the suit.
No, not wrong.
They're providing the coloured shorts. Last time you were blue, weren't you?
I think so, yeah.
Blue's lucky. Fingers crossed you get blue again. Oh gosh. Danny did say he's not doing it again. This is his last one. But we'll see how you feel after.
Yeah.
Might be up for it after. And they're fighting against prison guards and firefighters. Possibly. Depends on numbers. But yeah, it's for charity. Is it for Joni's army?
Yeah, that's the one.
So it's for a good cause. It's dark in here. It's a nightclub. so Danny lost his fight, but yeah, I think he did so well. It went on for so long. He pretty much had the first round and the second round, but by the third round he'd worn himself out. It wasn't even that the bloke that he was fighting against wore him out and had him on his toes. He just went in so full force for the first and second. He just, by the third, he was like he couldn't catch his breath, and yeah, it was awful. I felt so sick, and I said to him, I don't want you doing it again. And he's like, no, it's out of my system now. And I'm like, thank goodness. So he's had 2 fights, he's won 1, he's lost 1, that's it. You've experienced it both ways, there's no need to keep going at it. It was a fair match, and Danny done his best, but there you go. It was a really good night actually, and the place was amazing, a much better venue. Last year they had it in like a sports hall, and it was a bit, you know, a bit pants like that, but this year it was in a nightclub. Massive chandelier, like I showed video clips of it. Stunning, absolutely stunning place, well worth getting dressed up for, really. So it was a good night. Danny's auntie has never seen like a boxing match live before, and also his cousin who came, and they're like, oh, we're unsure. Stephanie was like, couldn't even look through some of it, but Gabby loved it and said, next year, even if you're not fighting, I'll come with you, get me a ticket to watch. And we were like, wow, she's a bit of a daredevil, because the thing is, even though it's for charity, they take it so seriously. Like there's no holding back. One of the fights after Danny, this poor man got punched so hard he literally went straight to the ground and he didn't get up. They have like paramedics around the ring. They jumped in to put him into the recovery position, and they had to call an ambulance because it was awful. And I said to Danny, if that had been you, they'd have had to take me away in an ambulance, because I would have had an anxiety attack. I felt so ill and so sick and so nervous and sweating just watching him in a ring with someone else. But if anything had happened to him, I couldn't take it. My nerves couldn't take it. Honestly, I don't know how it's a sport. And Danny's friend Kevin came, and then Kevin's brother, who Danny's obviously good friends because they all grew up together, Gordon, came with his kid and his kid's friend. So I was talking to Matthew, who's like, he's an older teen, do you know what I mean? And he's like, oh yeah, I go boxing, but I ain't been recently. So, you know, Gordon took him to sort of like spur him back on it. And he was like, yeah, I'm definitely going back. And I was like, what is it with boys and boxing? And he's like, it's so good. I was like, what is it? To me, I was like, I can't get over it. Why would you want to hit someone else? And why would you want to be hit? But then you had Gabby over there like, yeah, go on, hit him. I was like, Gabby, I've seen a different side to you. Normally she's not like that. When she went in, she's like, oh, I'm not sure I'm going to like this. By the end of it, I'm surprised she weren't signing up to it herself. So yeah, we've just had a gone day today, pottering about, relaxing. Danny is a bit aching, like he says his legs are aching where he's like moving around the ring and stuff. Ollie had a little birthday party to go to today, which was really sweet, and Cameron's currently around his friend's house. And yeah, but we're gonna go get him at like 4:30, and we're gonna make our way to the coast for a nice little treat. I think we're just gonna go by the coast and have fish and chips by the sea, because we live quite close to the coast. We can be there in like 20 minutes down the motorway, but still my hands are a bit mucky because I'm in the garden. We can be down by the coast in 20 minutes, so I think that would be a nice treat because it's really glorious today. So yeah, I do still feel like an emotional wreck today. I've had a headache all day. I've had tablets all day for my headache. I'm glad it's over with, but yeah, it's been emotional today. So many people got hurt, like bloody noses. It was awful. Cameron's number 5, and then Liam is in number 7. Liam, guys! Oh gosh, my boys are going to crash. Oh no, that's Cameron and Liam crashing. Oh, oh bless them. Oh, love their little hearts. Oh, my boys. Well done, Liam. Hi guys, so I'm just sat here editing this weekly vlog, and honestly I found it really difficult to edit. When it come to editing Danny's boxing, watching him, like when he swung and then he turned and then he got punched in the back of the head, re-watching that just put such a pit in my stomach. It made me feel sick all over again, because obviously that can be so dangerous. I googled it, which I shouldn't have, and it can be really dangerous to be punched in the back of the head. So yeah, it wasn't good for me to rewatch that. But anyway, we have had a brilliant day, haven't we, Liam?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've just had a bath, so his hair's wet. You enjoyed your driving experience?
Yep.
You did really, really well.
Thank you.
So well. And the lady that he was with was so friendly, and she said some really wonderful things, and she was saying how the younger they are, the more they take to it, because they've got no fear, whereas Cameron's instructor was saying that he was overthinking it, whereas they said that you did really, really well.
Yeah.
A natural driver. Get you on the school run, what do you reckon? I won't have to drive. But yeah, we booked that back in for Christmas. We just ain't got round to booking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we did it and it was good. So yeah, I'm going to end this video. We need to get out and water that garden. That's the next chore. And there's a lot to water. Plants galore. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.